Any questions from last week? Everyone's character sheets correct? People, did you cast out mage armor? Have you got your temporary hit points sorted out, Greg? All of that stuff?
Yeah, unless you've been dicking with our character sheets in between.
Not that I know of.
You now made me concerned.
No. I don't know. I'm looking and it says I have temporary hit points and I'm down 1 first level spell.
Okay, that's fine. Just making sure.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And we, Sean, you got all those Facebook messages?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. That's knowledge that Theseus has, so feel free to use it as you will. And I suppose I can get us actually started now. Once I figure out what was this, episode 9 now? Was this session 9?
I don't know.
It is, yeah, episode 9, so session 9. I don't like episodes for D&D games.
So I feel like we should be level 7 then.
You should have fucking killed more stuff, and all of those villages you walk past, it's just leaving XP on the table. Alright.
The dog's got it.
Yeah. We're good? Okay, we're going now. I'm going. Hey everyone, welcome to session 9 of our D&D game. So we stopped last time because it was getting late, and the party decided to go and check out the Friary, or the ruins of the Friary of the Faith of Saint Ezra. So
the Friary that we were specifically warned against going by multiple people, just to toss that out there.
Yeah, sounds good.
I heard encouragement.
All people you can obviously trust as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. One of them I trusted implicitly. I'm not sure why.
Your characters aren't necessarily where they are. Feel free to set yourselves up wherever you want to be. And I just wanted to double check that you can all see each other's health bars and stuff now.
Yes.
Do they have numerical values on them?
Yes. I see everyone at X/X for their hit points.
Okay, good. So I will give you a couple of seconds. Where would you like Arena to be?
Can we judge from... I mean, obviously she's wearing armor and a sword, but I think she should be in the middle. She's got significantly less hit points than I do. So that tells me that she's probably a lower level.
You don't want her closer to angry things.
Yeah.
Put her back where she was.
Are you going to tell her that? Or are you just going exploring a thing and not going to talk to her too much about the dangers of the journey?
I'll be her companion. She can stay with me. That way... Yeah, I don't know. That way if something bad happens...
I don't see myself on there.
You're to the far left.
You're on the far left. You're next to the big orc.
I just moved you.
Big orc, do you want to go up next to where Sean's character is? I assume that's the way in, right?
Well, ask Sean.
Well, Theseus is heading that direction, so I'm just gonna...
It's one of a few.
I got your back.
So, can you see the bottom of the map, Chad? The map starts right at the bottom right-hand corner is where you want to be, just in case you zoomed into the wrong place.
I see people together, one person and 2 people together.
So you don't see you. Okay, give me 1 minute.
That's weird. I can see.
It wouldn't be the first time he didn't assign me to my character's token. Let me try restarting it then.
Yep.
Load and...
do you need me to refresh anything from last week, Sean, or from the test you made, or do you remember?
I don't remember all of it. You might want to go through it.
Okay, so we covered off the fact that you came down the road, the familiar road. As you approach the bridge, the Friary is on the right hand side as you're walking down, and you kind of have to loop back around to get to the front. Pardon me. Get to the front of the what would have been the front of the building, and you obviously know it's in a lot more a worse state of repair than when you left it like 5 or 6 days ago. Now it looks pretty deserted. You recognised that the entranceway that was here is all collapsed. The doors here seem to be closed, and then you notice the statue up here, and that was it.
Does this look like new damage or old? As in, there's like moss growing on the wood and the rocks. Like it's clear that this happened a long time ago.
In fact, take a survival check.
Okay.
I'll have nothing.
That was it. Ooh.
Yeah. So you
How
can
about
tell that this has been in this state of disrepair for a long time. A long, long time. You asked Irina, and she said that it had always been a ruin. You asked Esmeralda, she said it had always been a ruin. Everyone you spoke to, even the old man, the priest, who's the oldest person in the town you spoke to so far, I think, said that it was a ruin. You can see that there are signs that things have been disturbed and turned over.
like people looting and looking for stuff?
Yeah, you don't see any recent tracks or anything like that. You notice that there are, like people being in. Like, I wouldn't say it's like one of those children's play areas where they go where they're not supposed to, but that kind of thing.
Not that I know anything about that.
Yeah.
So abandoned for decades. Fair assessment.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Oh.
All right.
I still don't see myself.
So really quick, I'm going to move up to the door, and I'm going to listen, see if I can hear any sounds inside.
Give me a perception check. You hear sounds of water running in the distance. No, not the distance, but you hear the sounds of running water. You hear a rustling of some feathers and like maybe creatures scurrying, but no weighty noises.
Well, I would say I'm going to try to open the door then.
In that case, we will open a door. Oh, you peer in, you get a view across into the gardens. There's a large tree growing in the middle of the garden. Pretty sure you can see that. Let's see what else you can see. Yeah, you can see into the from the vestibule into where all the pews are, and you can see up onto the altar.
Do I see any creatures, people, anything?
You don't see any people. Make me another perception check. now the door is open.
Sorry, I got a little red thing that says my connection to the server needs to be reconnected. So give me just a moment. I apologize.
Yep. Sean, can you give me another perception check?
I already did. It was a 20.
Okay, I don't see it. There it is. Yeah. Your connection to a server has been interrupted. Anything you do right now will attempt to send while you go. Okay.
Okay, so it's not just me.
I will reconnect to the game myself and see if that does anything.
I know
I
that.
put a picture up in the Discord to show what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Maybe we picked a bad night for D&D. Monday night.
Also, if
seems
you
to be
move your
popular.
you can't see your
Popular.
token though, right, Chad?
I don't see my token, and I don't see anything other than a big black kind of smear going over the building.
A big smear.
Yeah, so if your token was there, you could move your token around and it would like eliminate the blackness.
Like I don't see
Are you seeing anything now? Chad, if I move you here, does that change anything?
I got some key lines going now, yeah.
Yeah, but you still can't see your actual character token.
No.
Can
I don't
you
see any of the circles like with their pictures in it. I just see names and I see health bars like up above their name.
Okay. Right, give me a minute. I will see if I can just turn off the lighting stuff to fix that.
I'm checking their server status from that link. It looks like everything seems to be up and running, but if it were just one of
It took me almost 5 minutes to get in.
if it were
Okay.
just one of us, okay, that's someone with a bad internet connection. If it's all of us that are having connection issues, that's them.
Yeah, what can you all see now?
So
The lighting.
Yeah, I see the whole thing.
Okay.
yeah, I see
Chad,
the entire map. I see Gabe's character all the way far north.
And Gabe's all the way up at the top. I see Theseus at the southern wall. And then I see the other three down below where Theseus is.
So
can you
still
see your
don't-
token?
Oh.
I
You
don't
still
see his
can't see
token
the-
either.
I can see his token. He's right
Oh,
in
I
front of
see
me.
it there. It's buried under
room.
my 14. So, yeah.
Right, so your token is currently next to
Like I said, like their images that usually show up as their tokens aren't even showing. Like if you look at that picture I put in Discord, it's just their name. There's a blank spot, and then there's their hit points above it. Like I'm not even seeing pictures.
His name
What the
disappeared
hell?
from underneath his token.
Yeah. I wonder if roll 20 is farting tonight.
I think that's exactly what it is.
Can you see? I'm just going to drag a different. So you can't see any tokens, Chad?
I don't see any pictures.
Yes,
the
that's what I'm
circles with
saying.
their actual like I don't see that. I just see names and health points.
Okay, give me a second.
Chad, why don't you have and I may have missed this. Did you already like close down your browser and reopen it?
I can try it again if you want.
It's worth a shot because like
Can
we
you-
seem to be up.
I see it. Yeah, I see that one.
I
Yeah.
see that guy.
All right, hang on.
Here's which browser are you using? Okay.
Okay, give me a second. Sorry, I'm just going to Google it, see if that brings anything up.
Google it.
Player can't see tokens, roll 20.
From today.
Worked that time.
Oh, so the refresh gotcha. So the
So-
one thing I need to do, I know how to do actually works.
Okay, so what I did was I completely closed it, just opened Chrome up again, and brought it up there. The Chrome I had it done originally, I did hit refresh at one point, and it just didn't work.
No worries.
Oh,
So because Chad came in, you have to actually mute him again on Roll20.
sorry.
No, it's not you.
That's
That's
fine,
me.
don't worry about it.
I normally have you set up to mute already. Yeah. So you see where the volume thing is?
Fine, screw you. I don't want to hear you either.
Okay, so so you guys can all see everything. I'm just going to leave the dynamic lighting off for
That's
now
a
then.
shame. Okay.
In your settings, Ed,
Mhm.
underneath what you want to broadcast, it's what you want to receive. You can just turn it to video only from it for everybody else.
That's what I have it set at.
You can still hear him.
And I could still hear him, and he's still got a thing for everything. That's what's weird. Normally, I don't have that problem.
Weird.
It's a weird night. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll just not worry about the videos and stuff. I'm going to minimize all of the windows and stuff. Yeah, just give me 1 second to change that. Just more names only, just so it's out of the way.
I got the whole thing working now, so.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Okay, that's right. So, Sean, you got a 20 on your perception chest after you open a door. So, as said, you can see through into a garden. You see that around the. I'm just going to draw it on a little bit for you. So, this bit here has a roof, is all covered. So, you're looking up into this area here, and you can see that there's some black feathered birds sat around, which is what you assume was the chirping you could hear earlier when you listened.
Okay.
He can see that from his current position.
You can see through the door and can see some birds up here.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Like through the rubble.
None in the tree, and then you see the altar and everything up here, and another statue that looks similar to this statue here.
So, the statues that I'm seeing, do I recognize them from my friary?
Nope, you've never seen them before in your life.
Okay.
Suspicious.
What do the statues look like?
Leering demony things with wings.
Huh.
So like they'd try and ward off evil spirits or something if you were going to put them in a modern day church.
Okay. So, kind of like building gargoyles?
Pretty much exactly like building gargoyles.
Suspicious.
I'm gonna go in further.
Okay. Is anyone else going with him?
I assume that the outside perimeter walls are all solid rock, that I'm not going to be doing any good on the inside, or is the ceiling all collapsed?
There's patches where the ceiling's fallen in. Like you can see pretty much where the rubble is. So where the walls are solid, they are like between 5 and 10 feet tall kind of thing. But where it's rubble, you could walk over it.
Okay. I just want to kind of get an idea. So, like, from where I'm standing right now, I can't really help Sean with anything over to his right because I can't see it.
Put her behind me.
Behind
I
you.
went in with Theseus.
Or if you want, you can just give me control of her token and I'll move her.
Oh, it's okay. I'll play Arena. It's fine.
Okay.
If you tell her to stay behind you, she'll stay behind you, though.
All right, Gabe, do you want to press in? I think I like myself right there.
As you're walking down, obviously this area seems like it's been kind of wrecked. All the pews are like overturned and rotting. The pillars that support the roof all seem in pretty good condition as you're walking up the aisle.
Are there any markings on the pillars, or are they just like etched pillars? Like
They're just
pillars?
you reckon the same as you would remember them, only like dirty and manky. They're just like sandstone with the beveled edging and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna penetrate further.
Yep, just keep going. So move yourself like 5 or 10 squares, and I'll tell you to roll back if anything happens. As you get to there, you notice where the choir loft was to your right. That it has obviously collapsed into a river. Looks like part of the inlet for where the water used to flow into a garden and like heat the floor and stuff. It started to collapse through just lack of maintenance.
Chris, that gargoyle, was it on the outside of the building or on the inside? It's perched on the outside, correct?
Which one? This one? That's on the outside.
Okay, just checking. So, like, if I'm standing here, for example, can I look up and see it, or is there a roof above me?
You can't see it from there, no.
Okay, it's kind of what I'm going for.
Yeah.
So to the right or left or back behind the altar, are those crypts then, I'm guessing?
Is it this one and this one and this thing here?
Yeah.
So no, they're not sarcophagi or anything like that. It would just be like rubble and stuff in those places. This is actually the altar and pulpit and stuff up here.
Gotcha. So it's okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna keep going up to the altar.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna check that out.
Okay. So you see on the altar a large bit of metal. It's roughly give me 1 second and I'll tell you exactly what shape it is. It's kind of like an L shape. It's got like a blue tinge to it. And it's nearly like almost a foot long, and it's got a good weight to it.
It's a metallic boomerang.
Correct. Do you want to roll an Arcana check? Oh,
Sure.
detect magic. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, it does indeed glow with a faint magical aura. You're going to ask me what skill it is, aren't you?
Magic boomerang.
That's exactly what I just wrote in my notes.
It looks more like a Tetris L piece than it does a boomerang.
Okay.
Magic Tetris, got it.
Just need to find some magic glasses for our archer who can't shoot shit.
It might be it. Maybe tonight's my night. Who knows?
Does it look like a weapon or?
It gives off transmutation, Greg. No, it doesn't look like a weapon. Take a be for remembering stuff. And a wisdom would it be? So what we have?
So
You
I think
know
we're
to learn or recall a piece of lore. If you do not know that information, you often know where it was from. Blah blah blah. Your DM might set a knowledge you seek. Yeah. So is it magical knowledge that I might remember?
This isn't for you. This is for Theseus. So yeah, it doesn't. It's basically a lump of Adara sees it's a big lump of metal that gives off a transmutation kind of vibe to it. You remember seeing this piece, Sean, as part of a pattern that you never really thought anything else of in the wall in the garden.
Trust.
Okay.
Yeah, you've Adara. Obviously, you don't have advantage on the roll, so it's only a 19. Yeah, you think that it will do something when the conditions that it does the thing are met under, but you're not. If you tell them about the pattern thing, it might all make sense, but it's up to you.
Is this kind of like the Jedi Temple in Rebels when he was seeing the wolves?
So this piece was part of a I can't even think of words at the minute, sorry, of a geometric pattern that you saw on the wall that you just assumed no one ever touched it or did anything with it. So it was just there. But now you're holding it, you feel like it would have like slotted in. Like
And you said how long is it?
It's nearly a foot long. It's a big piece of metal.
How thick is it?
Maybe like quarter of an inch. It's not really thick. It's relatively thin.
So does it look like it have pry marks on it or scratches where somebody pried it out of the wall?
It does not look like it was damaged being removed from the wall in any way, shape, or form. It looks to be the most pristine bit of metal in the building so far.
Interesting.
Okay. So, am I free to take an action then?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think Greg's offering to carry it with his mage hand if you don't want to carry it.
It sounded like it, didn't it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to head out to the courtyard.
I'm assuming it doesn't weigh more than 10 pounds.
So as you get to the door here, no, Greg doesn't. You could. You see in the tree. You notice that there are what appear to be nooses hanging down from the branches. You notice there aren't any birds in the tree. They're all around the side. And there is a body which appears to be hung from one of them.
Do I recognize the tattered clothing? Tattered clothing.
Take a perception test. No?
How desiccated is the body? How long has it been hanging here?
Quite a while.
Like years?
Like not really a year. It's still ripe.
Ripe.
See.
So is everyone staying where they currently are, or are you guys moving anywhere else?
I have to get within 30 feet of the altar to pick it up.
Yeah.
Gabriel, do you want to move up and kind of have Theseus's back, maybe come through another section of the rubble? Still iffy. I think I'm taking a position here. There.
Okay.
So I can still see through the rubble, but...
Okay, that's all fine then.
Yeah, and then everything comes in the back door and kills me. Cool. I think I'm reconsidering my position.
Okay.
Right.
Are you wanting to go? So, Sean, you see the frames. Let me just draw it here and here. Is where you saw the where you remember these being from, and it's kind of like a metal frame that sticks out from the stone, maybe like an inch.
Okay. Is that the only piece missing from that I remember, or
You
Are there
can't
more?
see from that angle.
well, how about from this angle?
Take a perception test. So you see quite clearly that there is, in fact, if I can just show you.
Ooh.
That's what you see.
So there's a lot of pieces missing.
Yeah.
This is just like Tetris.
And you are, well, that's not the right thing. I'm just drawing on stuff now. You are holding
A piece, but we don't know which piece.
this piece.
Oh, okay.
So do you recall, since they're clearly different colors, do you recall that like the right-hand one was the blue color and the left-hand one was the green color?
Yes.
So Theseus recalls that they are all different colors within the pattern. If you want to take a perception test, so not a perception, sorry, just say wisdom check again to try. Yeah. You can't quite place which colors were in the left and which colors were in the right, but you remember there was some red and yellow and orange in there as well.
Well, I would assume that the double rivet thing is probably gonna be in the middle.
So I will just double check that you guys now should be able to all touch and control that blue thing.
I can move it.
And
Oh.
I believe if you, I just need to double check this as well. If you click on it, you can rotate them. You see the bit where it's sticking out at the top? Oh, sorry. So you can rotate it and do all of that stuff? Okay.
Sure
Good.
can.
Because your
Nice.
DM might not have just left them in a position that was easy.
That's a
Click.
Okay, this is my kind of thing.
Yep.
So
This is why chat is here. So do we want to just set it aside, or do we want to like? I feel like we're
Yeah,
predetermining.
leave it to the side for now.
Yeah, we're predetermining where we think things are going to go.
So I'm going to drag you guys back to a map.
Okay.
Need to find them all, then figure out which way to put them in.
Everyone move into where you are in this space then.
I always get attacked.
Did you mean to move there, Greg?
Gabe, do you want to come into the center?
body.
Okay, everyone roll initiative.
Where's the body before I move in there? I did say where.
It's hanging from a branch of a tree here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, was I not clicked on me?
I don't think I was either.
Damn it. I hate when I do that.
Work that time.
Yeah, that time it looks like it worked. I'll try it again. Woo. Yeah, I like my old one better.
You get to change it to what it correctly is. It's fine.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't get to say, oh, I rolled a 1, but I forgot to click, so I'll click and then re-roll it.
Okay, then I'll change it.
Yeah.
I only rolled it because I was like, oh crap, I thought I was getting punished for it. Thank you.
It's okay. So as you step into the garden, within 10 feet of the tree, it does. Let's have a look.
They're irritated.
Well,
I'm trying to think of what this might be.
What should it do?
Judging by the picture, I don't think it's a
Does
trap.
15 hit, Greg?
It does not.
Okay. There we go. That's its surprise round done.
Kill it with fire. Gabe, you've got an
And
axe, right? I'm sure it
tree.
loves axes.
So, really quick, is this like the body of a tree, or is it?
I will show you exactly what it looks like. I'm glad you asked. Can I show you what it looks like? Sure, I can.
Sure, you can.
Well, I'd say let's all just stand back and let the archer shoot it, but we know how he shoots.
It's a tree. That means I'll miss it.
Yeah.
Greg, with Hunter's Mark, if I cast it now, it stays for an hour. I can move that to a new target, correct?
Hmm.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I thought. That's what I thought.
That's what I wanted to do. So, yeah, I can do this, I think. Drop that there.
Is it an hour per level, or is it just an hour?
I don't know, but I like how you keep
No,
asking
it's-
every time we get
it's
into
an hour.
combat.
It's an hour.
It's an hour. That's what I thought.
Weird. Okay. I thought I'd prep this to be able to share it, but apparently I didn't. So I'm just going to show you again.
Or tree.
It looks like
It's the blood tree.
It's like this.
Ah,
That's cool. That's cool.
There's a corpse in there.
yeah.
Does he like lasso them in and like, gotcha?
I think, yeah, if you get close enough.
Yeah.
To find out. So can you guys see the damage roll or the attack roll I did for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So you saw it tried to do a hanging on Greg. That's fine.
A hangman's tree, according to this.
And that it's a sapling.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means
It's
that they
only,
get
only a
bigger.
small one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so it is Adara's initiative step.
They just try to hang you.
See that? Hmm.
Oh, sorry. And everyone roll a perception test whilst you are here.
Wait, am I on me?
Yeah.
There, I'm on me. Just
So
making
you
sure.
do notice that at the feet of the body seems to be another one of these pieces.
Ah.
Nice.
Well, so then that changes my.
Oh, in fact, you still. It's not been 10 minutes yet, has it? So you still have Detect Magic running, Greg?
I didn't cast it. I think Sean did.
Oh,
Was
did
it-
Sean?
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
So whoever had Detect Magic cast notices a magical aura coming from the body, and it is God damn it, the I might be lazy and say evocation. I think it would be.
Aw.
Did I seen the video coming from him and you question why I say the things I say about him?
I was doing our Tetris music.
Yeah, I know, but the little dance that you put in with it, you know?
So, any plans, Greg?
I'm going to use disengage as my action. I'm going to run up and grab the thing
Okay.
and then run back here.
Okay, so I will show you what you picked up just for the sake of it. Can you guys see? Are you so? Did I drag you? No, I didn't drag you. Okay.
Now we can see.
So Yeah. Trying to do things over 2 pages is going to be fun. So you have this piece now as well.
Ooh. Okay,
And
gotcha.
we're back. Okay. Any bonus action? Anything like that? Okay. It is Hauser's initiative.
I feel if I get too close to the tree, it's going to try and grab at me. But I really, really would like to find out what's going on with this stuff.
Where's our alchemical fire when we need it?
You already used it.
Use it on the angry mobile tree man.
Who said this one's not mobile?
So
And
far.
it goes after. See here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get down there. Once I cross into them gray areas, it's going to grab me.
It swung a limb out, and one of the nooses reached out to this space here, which is where Adara was.
In the gray areas.
Yeah. So if you had to write it down in a rules kind of fashion, you'd probably say that it had a 10-foot range.
A 10-foot reach.
Yeah.
I'm going to move down to here.
Okay. Anything else?
Not right now.
Okay.
I want to see what our plans are for this.
My plan is to shoot it until it stops moving.
Oh, so we're going to be here all day.
All right.
Okay. Vesserin.
Yeah, so for stars, I'm going to put use my bonus action to put Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay. Done.
Okay. Hour of that. I don't know if you can keep like an unofficial time for that, and then we shall swing away.
I hope it doesn't take us an hour to kill this thing.
You never know.
If we all start attacking like you, I mean.
Ho, ho, ho.
Wow. Actually did something.
A 24 hits.
And that, why did it do?
Hunter's Mark as well.
Yeah, he set it up so it automatically does it for you.
Oh, so yeah, sorry. So the second one is if you had advantage for a shot, which you don't, so it's just a 6 damage.
Okay.
Because you rolled a 2 plus 4.
Yeah, but it rolled 2D. On my screen, I can see that it rolled 2D8.
Because if you'd had advantage, you would have got a crit and it would have rolled both dice.
I see what you're saying. Okay, gotcha.
Now you have to click it.
Okay,
now you have to click your Hunter's Mark to do the Hunter's Mark.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I set you Hunter's Mark up as a damaging spell, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So what did I give this thing? Yeah, that's fine. Yep, cool.
But is it adding his damage?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, he rolled a 2 plus 4, and then a 2 for Hunter's Mark.
Correct. Yeah, I had low damage rolls, but at least I hit this time.
Yeah, your arrow thunks into the tree.
That is 1 arrow spent. Where's my count? There we go. Just move that down. Got it.
As long as we fight things as large as a tree, he should be able to hit them.
You should ask. Do you get a bonus to hit because it's so big?
Okay, anything else? Oh, okay.
No, not at the moment.
Too late.
Oh wait,
5.
That was the arrows I meant to do.
Oh, it's moving.
It is moving.
What?
It looks like it's contained within this courtyard somehow, and like can't really get out. So it's pretty hungry and annoyed.
The fucker can move. Okay, cool.
10,
Yeah, and it's got a 10-foot reach.
10.
Treebeard, this is not.
10.
Looks like me and Ed are the only safe ones.
Yep. Okay. So, let's go with
Oh my god.
3d4. Okay, so let's see how this works.
What?
So you see that there are currently 3 nooses hanging from a tree. One of them appears to be occupied, but it
Oh my god.
whips out the first one. Sean, does a 23 hit?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, can you take 3 damage, please?
Done.
And then Adara, does a 17 hit? Shield, okay. This third one, Adara, whips out at you, and there seems to be a corpse attached to the end of it. Does a 26 critical hit?
I beat you with a dead body.
Wow.
So the at the apex of the swing, the neck just gives way, and a rotting corpse slams into you, and you take 8 damage.
Ow.
Take 8 damage.
Yeah. I rolled badly. What do you want it to do? It's not my fault.
Bludgeoned with a dead body. There's a new one.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not the only one who uses bodies as weapons.
Apparently not.
I did attack that table with a halfling that one time.
We did. I saw it.
Okay. And that is its turn.
Multiple personalities?
Gorkfar.
All right, Gabe. Get in there. Big old axe. Big old axe. I'm sure it's going to love that big axe.
Do I want to get close to it, though? That's the question.
That's a good question. I don't know how she's going to hit it otherwise.
Already within its reach. Might as well step in and start swinging.
Yeah, it's already going to attack you anyway.
Hey!
I didn't say
24 hits.
For 11 damage.
Indeed. Okay. Anything else?
Sorry, I was muted. The dogs are barking. He said no, sir.
Okay. Theseus.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
DC 14 dexterity check.
I'm sure it's
Dex.
super high, too.
I mean, it's a tree after
I
all.
rolled a 3. Okay, so it's only a sacred flame, not an actual flame, so that's okay. Yeah,
Just when we used that Greek fire of the Shambling Mound, this would have been perfect for it.
why is my thing not working now? There it is. Cool.
They make
Yeah.
pills for that.
Okay. Adara, it is your turn. Oh no, in fact, I didn't roll initiative for Arena. Look at me screwing myself over. She got an 11.
No, you're screwing us over, not yourself.
So she is going to go 1, 2 to here, and then she's going to take a swing at it. A 6 doesn't hit, dear. Unfortunate.
Ooh.
And then she's going to go. And stand over here. Out of the way. It is going to take a reaction. Where has it gone?
Find it. I guess it decided not to do that then.
A 1
darn.
doesn't hit.
Oh, darn.
Okay. So now, sorry, it's Adara's go.
I'm going to zoink it.
18 does hit.
There you go.
It seems to not like fire. Who knew?
I'll move. It's
Hauser?
Do I have to be directly across or diagonal to get advantage here?
So I'm giving it you from these two spaces because it's the.
All right. I'm gonna move on up into here and take a swing. So.
Okay. A 19 does hit. And yeah, so
did that
30.
add my sneak attack in it, or
it did? Yeah, I set it up to automatically do it for you.
Oh, so I got 13 total.
So it's adding his damage bonus to his sneak attack, or maybe not. Oh no, it's just showing the 1, right?
Yeah.
I got a 5 for my sneak attack and an 8 for my actual attack. So
that's weird. I guess the red is just because you rolled a 1 for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, it always goes, if there's a 1 in it, it's in case you've got rerolls for 1s and stuff.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Vesserin?
I'm not moving. I think I'm good where I am.
Do you? Do you?
I could be wrong. I think I am.
If it moves into the corner, it's got you.
So I must have set your sheet up wrong. 18
Yeah,
plus
something's
4.
weird because that's not right. That should be.
That's adding.
That is dex bonus?
No, that's adding his hunter's mark damage to his attack roll.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
Yeah, that's fine. So you got an 18 which hit, and I'll fix your character sheet now.
Yeah, okay, that's what that should be. So we'll do the damage, and then we'll do the hunter's mark. That's all accurate.
Yeah.
And then I'm down another arrow.
Okay.
So we just gotta keep hitting things big as trees.
Yeah, things that can't swing back and hit me in the face at the distance I'm at. Yeah, that's all I need. That are literally trapped in a room.
Like I said, if it moves, it can hit you.
What's that?
I think if it moves, it might be able to reach you.
Oh, we'll see.
Fair point.
He said that it's contained inside the gray area.
Yeah, unless it bashes through the actual pillars. Which you might be able to do. And then there we go. We're going to do a multi-attack again, because why wouldn't we? So this time we are going to go 1 hanging at Vesserin. It's going to try and loop one of the nooses around your neck.
Right in range?
Yeah.
Moved.
15.
AC 16. I'm good.
Sad.
Woo! For you, maybe.
Hauser, you can have a hanging as well. 7.
No.
Gorkfar, an 18.
Too short to catch me.
Gabe, what's your AC again? I think it's 19. Woo! Safe.
Yeah. I can just click on all of you because I have your ACs in the red boxes now. Okay, so it misses
You're just
on
checking
everyone.
I gotcha.
Woo! Luckily, I'm short and it missed me.
Yes.
Okay, and Irina is going to stay where she is and
Good thinking.
not come out because it's a bit scary. Theseus?
Gonna move 10 feet and cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. I got a 5. I'm going to assume that does not dodge it.
DC 14.
It's looking a bit rough now. And then Gorkvar.
Punch it in the face
Yes.
with that big axe.
Punch it in the baby maker.
A 19 hits. 8 slashing damage.
Big chunks are flying everywhere.
Okay. Adara. "17 hits. And it still does not like fire.
Look like it's continuing to burn, or
No.
I'm gonna step on over and gonna swing with my short sword.
Okay.
Oh,
A
backstab.
24 will hit.
The tree.
You backstabbed a tree.
Not for much.
you see, that's why they took backstab out.
Vesserin.
Had to hang you.
Yeah, I know. So I'm trying 5, 10, 15. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Reposition and fire.
It will, as you leave this space, it is going to make a reaction.
I thought if I wasn't disengaging.
You moved
are
out of its
disengaging.
reach.
Yeah.
It has a reach.
Oh,
A 19 hit.
fucker, it hit me.
Okay, so you take 7 necrotic damage as one of the vines closes around your neck. And now you are grappled in this square.
Okay, so now that eliminates my attack. Now I have to do the opposed, correct? Which is just a strength check.
It doesn't necessarily eliminate your attack.
He's restrained and he's grappled and restrained, so it would be disadvantage on attack.
Do I do the badass thing and just shoot at it while I'm like hanging this noose?
Did you read the effect of being hit by this as well? I'm so excited.
Dun, to the grapple.
If you
for damage.
Yeah. I will read it for you on the assumption that you didn't.
I'm reading it.
Yeah. At the end of your activation, you will suffer 2d4 plus 2 necrotic damage.
That's the end of its activation.
Yeah.
Not mine.
Which is you. No.
The
target.
target.
Target is grappled, and until the grapple ends, the target is restrained.
All right. Well, then I guess I'm going to go ahead and try to break that
Yourself.
grapple then.
What's the question is, are you more likely to kill it than you are
pretty rough.
to escape, right?
Well, 8.
Is that a acrobatics?
It also goes next.
No, he takes a stand at the end of his turn, not on the monster's turn.
I'll let you use acrobatics.
Right, but I'm saying
athletics.
the monster.
Your dealer's choice.
Monster does go after Ed, so.
Yeah. All right, I'll try athletics, see if that helps. So here's the deal. So then I'll explain my line of thinking. Let's say I take the shot and it doesn't kill me. I take 2d4 plus 2 more necrotic, and then it attacks and does more damage to me. It could drop me right there.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know that it can attack you once it's got you looped.
Who can say?
You're just going to take damage on your turn from the constriction, right? Because, well, when the previous attack said, it got to make one attack with each of his nooses.
Yeah.
So you're occupying
Did
one
fling
of
a
those.
body at you.
Yeah, but I could be the body that it swings at people.
Yeah. Which is probably going to damage him even more.
True.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you might be able to kill it this round. Well, you have to determine whether the escape, your chances of escaping are better than your chances of hitting it with disadvantage.
All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the shot at disadvantage. I recognize. So it doesn't matter that I've got other people that are granting advantage. It doesn't balance out, does it?
No.
You can never get advantage with ranged attack anyways.
Ugh, I hate doing this.
15 misses.
Misses?
Yes. Oh, sorry, it hits, but it does no damage. You manage to shoot your arrow into the bark of the tree. And
What?
now, would you like to roll me 2d4?
Wait, can you explain
add
how that
2 to it.
happened?
What do you mean? Okay,
4 plus
and then
2 is
add
6.
2 to it, so take 6 more necrotic damage. As you are not having a good time.
Can you just game mechanics wise explain why I made an attack that hit that did no damage?
Oh, you didn't. You missed. But for fluff, your arrow hit it because it's a tree.
Ah, okay, thank you. That's what I was like. Oh no, you hit it and it stuck, but it did no damage. I'm like, wait, that made no sense. Got it.
Yeah.
I didn't hit
No,
it in a
it's fine.
vital part. Got it.
Yes.
It's gonna hit the orc with me. Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
You
So
literally just pick me up and move me.
I think it's going to try 1, 2. Let me check range here. 15 feet.
I'm assuming I have some sort of cover from the doorway.
Yeah, you're fine. It's going to. Yeah, I need to do this. Okay, sorry, Ed. I'm just
Yeah,
going
you
to pick
do.
on you.
Snap your neck.
So you are moved into this space here,
Told you was gonna do it.
and you need to make a DC 15 con save.
Got it. Failed.
No, so as it's lifting you into the air and you're swinging towards it, you're like choking a little bit more now. So take
7 more.
yeah, I will take your roll. It's fine. 7 more bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
I just need to know just before I die. I would have broke free. Now I'm happy. Just had to know.
Why do you do that to yourself?
So
I can live with my regrettable choices.
I will say, just for the people who are around Ed, that you can see the vine appendage that is tight around his neck seems to not actually be a noose that's tied around it. It seems to be a part of the tree that's growing down from the branches and just takes the appearance of a hangman's noose.
Killed by nature, the ranger. How do you figure that?
You take so
Ed, how's it hanging?
Arena's going to stay hidden.
Almost.
You timed that perfectly, by the way. Thank you.
I know.
Theseus, it is your go. I'm so upset
Almost
I didn't
spit
get
that.
to grab 3 of you in the hanging and then pull you all in. So
Then like
sad.
helicopter us around the room up against the pillars. Blam, blam, blam.
It's you.
Okay, I need a dex check, and I rolled a 0. I take 1 damage. I rolled a 2 on the die, but it's a tree.
To know.
Yeah, so its dex is like what? 3?
Nice
4?
6.
6? Okay, yeah, it's
Yeah.
low enough that it's getting the negatives.
Gorkvar?
Please hear this thing before I suffocate and die.
Would be funny, though.
You get the feeling that you could probably chop through this vine if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's probably going to be my next option.
Just have to do what's that you do every combat? Drop your bow.
I want to see how far it gets through here.
Okay, a 19 does hit.
He's at 7
kill it.
damage.
Yep, he's taken 7 damage. It's still standing.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have killed it anyway. Multiple reasons why that was a bad idea.
Adara?
I am going to target the cord that is holding Ed.
Okay. Okay, so you shoot your magic missiles into it, and it snaps off, and as soon as it hits, you see some like red, horrible sap kind of spraying out of it as it writhes around, still around Ed's neck as he plummets to a ground. But the appendage is broken.
So, how many missiles did it take to sever it?
It severed after the first 2. The remaining 2 still hit it, but it was already severed at that point.
So can I target those at the body?
You have to declare them all before any damage is dealt. So the way it works is it's actually like a bulbous pod that is around. So it simulates the rope being tied around it.
Yeah.
So they all hit that, which doesn't appear to have damaged the main tree, but this did explode.
But now it only has 2 of these appendages.
Correct.
It regenerates.
Who can say?
Who can
say?
But the ranger whose neck was being strangled.
How so?
Oh, we're swinging. Am I still? Yeah, okay.
23 hits.
Yeah.
Oh, just sneak attack damage has been terrible. I'm gonna have to check to make sure I
has.
set that up properly.
That's been sucky.
But let's say rolling 2d6 just says 1 + 1.
Yeah, but that's like out of 3 sneak attack rolls, he's rolled 5 ones.
I did
Yeah.
2 last time.
He must have gone to sneak attack school at the place the ranger went to learn the bow.
My first attack did do 5 damage from sneak attack, so
Vesserin,
His
are
last
you
ones, yeah.
interested in just staying in base contact with me?
No, not at all.
Do you want to run away?
Well,
Give
if I
me a
run
free
away,
reaction again?
yeah, no, I'm not going that far.
Disengage.
Yeah, I think that's a full action though, isn't it?
Who cares? Get the hell out of there.
Yeah, I agree.
Sit in the bottom corner by the stairs or something and
Yep.
then shoot it with your bow next turn.
Yep. Peacing out.
Okay.
It's too bad rangers don't have the healing word.
Yeah, healing
I
word,
do.
the bonus action one. No, you've got lay on hands.
Healing touch or whatever. There's one
Yeah.
bonus action that you can use at range,
to touch your,
and there's a touch one.
you gotta go sit in the corner and touch yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got cure wounds, but that is an action.
I will.
There goes.
So Gorkvar, 15 misses, and a 20 on the halfling.
Of course.
Yeah, so 7 necrotic damage. At the end of its turn, it will choose to not regrow.
Choose not to regrow.
Yeah, there may be a cost involved, which you guys don't know. So it's not going to do that. And then Irina is going to stay over there. And I have a halfling dancing on a rope, and it's Theseus's turn. Come on, tree. You can do it. It rolled a 0 again.
Woo!
Makes me glad I didn't use the regrowth, because it might have been dead had I done that. Gorkfar.
But
Punch it. Kill it.
You have advantage, and a 25 will hit. You manage, with your final swing of your battle axe, topples the tree
Oh, thank God.
with a yell of timber. It's going down. And the hangman's tree wasn't as scary as I expected it to be, but it's the first monster I've ever made, so what are you going to do?
Oh, this is the one that you made.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
This was badass, dude.
You'll think so when I give you XP at the end of a session.
Action economy wins the day yet again.
I think it's the fact that I rolled crap for the first 2 rounds of attacks. Because if I get you all noosed up, if it pulls you in, so it can start doing this.
Or it eats you or whatever.
Yeah. And it recovers the damage. Any damage it deals is recovered.
All right, I'm gonna try to heal myself some of the damage back that I got.
you search the tree to make sure there's nothing else with it.
Whew.
If you want to have a look around, you can take a perception test.
Checking
Yeah,
the body.
I was just gonna say, check that body, see if there's any like.
So on the body, you find it's not right.
Booklet of
So one of these.
Ooh, pretty.
Knuckle duster.
People love cuffs.
I love the fact that I have to rub out the names of the magic items because it just tells you what they all are.
It's like the monster cards that, like,
Yeah.
they give you a lovely picture of the monster so you can hold it up, but right above it is the name of the monster.
Yeah.
Well, we could take 10 minutes and I could cast Identify as a Ritual.
Oh, sorry. You also find a pouch that has various jewels on it. Who was checking the? Yeah, was you, Greg? Wasn't it? Checking the corpse.
Sure.
Yeah, there is a pouch that contains 2 rubies, or 2 red gems, I should say, and what looks like a diamond. No actual coinage, though.
That's okay. That still keeps our employees employed.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to take a little bit?
Who was checking around the tree? Or where
I
the
was.
tree was? So you find, I'm going to drag you over to another page.
Ooh.
On the
Find more
other side
pieces.
of the tree, you find this piece.
Ooh.
And you
All right.
also find a rusted short sword.
So
Ooh.
that red one that's all creakly has to go in the second one
Hi, Joe.
because it won't fit with the existing piece in the first one.
So do you want me to put you back on that page so you can have a look? Now you've got a few pieces. Or do you want to?
Yeah, I don't think we have enough. Do you?
No.
Not yet. We also don't know if there's any like tiny pieces.
Right.
Open it up for 1 second. Because there's 18, no, it's 4. So there's 32 total sections. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we're missing eight squares worth of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was going to say, I was going to put it there. There. Who keeps doing that? Oh, like
There.
that. Oh, I see what you got. Very good.
And rotate that one.
My turn order's hiding it. There you go. Cha-ching!
So does that other one,
Yeah.
does the T section look like it could be removed? Or does it move within the square?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I think we got one. We just got to get a couple more pieces to finish the other one.
Do you want to put that one in? Maybe it opens a door somewhere.
But we got all the pieces in that we have at the moment.
No, I know, but I'm saying,
So currently,
yeah.
nothing has happened.
Okay.
I got a feeling we got to
Push
fill
on
it.
it?
First.
Like, put your hand in, push on it.
Sean, do you want to take an insight check? Yeah, that's fine. So you know that the yellow piece that they did move was not on this side; it was where it was. So you could move it.
We
but it
could
wasn't
do
there.
the same. We could do the same thing with it where it was, right? And rotate the red piece.
This would need to be able to mirror image itself.
So that
But yeah.
no. So it was the
Yellow piece doesn't move, correct?
Yeah, correct. Let me
Okay.
fix it for you so you can't move it.
So this piece is set, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
sorry, you can move it, but when you completed it, nothing happened. And
Oh, it's only one of them.
Sean remembers it being. Theseus remembers it being in this position. So, for the sake of argument, I'm just going to do this for you. Sorry, because I'm not sure that it's actually letting you rotate them the correct way.
So can you flip it?
You can, yeah.
Because it won't let me flip it.
Yeah, I'm just doing it for you now.
Wow. So we know that we're missing eight boxes worth of things. So let's just go look for the rest of it. Once we have all of them, it should be fairly simple to configure it properly.
I did this. Okay, so I'll tell you what, we're going to put them back in the other position, and the DM will cheat for you and tell you that that's okay.
Okay.
You sized it weird.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
It's fine. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, I see what you're
So-
saying. Like that yellow piece wasn't allowed to move. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. So that looks more familiar, Sean,
Okay.
but nothing's happened.
I need to
Probably have
complete
to
them
have the
both.
second one. And then I'm guessing we have to push in on them.
All right, let's keep looking.
Okay. Well, do you guys want to take a little bit of a break? We take a short rest.
I am down health.
Get some hit points back.
Yeah,
We'll
I think
cast.
that's a good
We'll
idea.
cast identifying the ring, and then we can get some arcane recovery going too.
Okay, so describe how you cast Identify on the ring for me.
An object you must touch through
Okay,
the ring of the spell.
so nothing happens. You cast a spell, and you do not know what this item is.
Yeah. If it is a magic item or has magically imbued, you learn its properties.
I agree. As you cast a spell on the ring, you know that the spell worked and it functioned. You mark off the spell slot, but you have no idea what this ring is.
Magical sponge. It just sucks up magic.
I wonder if it's a key.
Still, then it would it would identify what type of magic it was on it, right?
It's a ring of derp.
Ring of
Well, so since
I'll let you take an Arcana check if you like.
yeah, well, so the second part of it, right? I mean, I could just recast it as a ritual again. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. So, yeah, I'll make an Arcana check. A pretty good idea what's going on here, but
Yeah, I'm just messing with you because it's fun, is what's going on. So you're pretty sure that everything went correctly, but it's kind of like the ring seemed to have, rather than the spell working to identify the ring seems to have absorbed the spell.
yeah, that's what I suspected.
Was I right?
Yep. Look at that. Got it on the first guess.
Do you want to take another 10
Wow.
minutes?
So it's a ring of spell storing then?
Good to know.
Well, yeah.
So while he's debating that, remind me again how this using hit dice thing works again. I spend one, then I just take.
You have
half.
3.
Correct.
You can spend in a short rest. I believe you can spend 1, and at the end of the day, you recover half rounded up.
Right. So, but when I recover one, do I roll? I roll that D10, correct?
Yeah,
And that's
and
what
you add your Constitution bonus.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and burn one of those.
So is that? I mean, I'm relatively certain that the spell was cast into the ring instead of, because, yeah.
I'm good.
Exactly did you do, Ed?
Right, again, if you want, Greg.
Yeah.
Actually, nothing but time.
Yeah, no,
Fifth
exactly.
edition has hit dice that you can spend. At the end of the day, you get half yours rounded back up. So I'll get it back at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And to do that, you can recharge your own hit points. So you roll it and then add your con bonus.
Oh.
Which
It comes back at the end of the day.
Right. You should have 3.
I mean, if you take too much damage, you end up in deficit, where you burned all your dice, but you're only getting 2/3. Like you're only getting 2/3 of them back.
Yes. No, I understand.
Or should I do that, or should somebody heal me then?
We're better off to use non-spell healing if possible.
Right. It's like I think I still have a potion that I've not used yet. Or did I use that?
Mouse is very touchy. Wait, am I supposed to roll a 10?
I'll tell you on your character sheet if you
Whatever your hit die is. So
a D8. So you get back 4 hit points, Chad, from the first one. And then you decide if you want to do the second one or not, and that would have given you 7 more hit points.
Just the 1.
Yeah. So is Adara casting the spell again, or are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a ring of spell storing, which has a level 4 greater invisibility, and it had 1 empty slot, which is now filled with a identify.
Very nice.
okay. So it can store a total of 5 levels.
Yeah.
When found, it contains. Okay. Any creature can cast a spell into the ring by touching the ring as the spell is cast. So there's an identify and a whatchamacallit in it.
A great invisibility. So what
best
you'll need
for
to do
this.
is just whoever decides to take it will have to just note on the character sheet what spells are currently in it.
I have no use for it.
Well, I mean, I would obviously use it. It's huge,
Yeah.
but
I mean, it doesn't have spells of greater eyesight, so.
Hey, I did okay this time. Leave me alone.
Yeah, you attacked a tree.
Worked.
On you, the Empire's coming for you, man. You're right up their alley.
Oh, Arena says, well, that wasn't as fun as I expected it to be.
Yeah, not at all. Is she debating heading back?
No, she seems pretty happy, but
She's out of the house.
She's out of the house.
and obviously there is no longer a upstanding tree here.
Obviously. All right. Is there anything else in this area that we can be in this little area where? Yeah, I think we should continue looking.
I got me a rusty short sword.
Ooh.
Yeah. Theseus would probably be the best to lead us throughout this place.
That was it was kind of my lead-in. Yeah. Show us the way.
Okay. So we're gonna go to the head guy's quarters.
Okay. It's a little bit messy. You see his bed space and everything like that. But I don't know. You tell me, would you have been in his quarters? What kind of a priest was he? Was he, into inviting people in for personal chats or?
his personal quarters or his office?
It's his quarters. I won't go there.
I line him up and you guys can knock him down.
Are you an altar boy?
I would say I had been in there before, but not, like
In that capacity.
no. For like, you're focused when you're in there. You're like personal confession.
I get you.
Like that,
I get you. You roll me a perception check. So you're looking around, and the way is kind of what you remember, but the personal touches aren't really there. But as you are rummaging around in what used to be the desk, you do find a a scrap piece of paper, which it's not. Sorry, scrap's the wrong way to describe it. It's a tattered piece of paper that looks like it's fallen out of a book. It's written hand scrawled, and it talks about removing the keys and spreading one into the church in Barovia. In Barovia, I almost said Bavaria and corrected, and for safekeeping to preserve the faith.
All right, say that again real quick.
So it's kind of scrawled and It's basically a journal. I don't have the handout that I made for it ready, but it's basically in a handwriting that you don't remember. It looks like a page from a journal, and it talks about removing the keys and spreading them so that we can protect the faith. And it talks about I can't remember the name of the church in Barovia, but basically Donovan's church being one of the locations that they've sent it to.
Do I have any recollection of seeing one potentially in Donovan's church?
Did you have a good look around the church?
Well, we were there for a little while. I would think that I would.
You guys definitely didn't go in any of the other rooms or look around the basement properly.
No.
No, but the main part I'm talking about.
You don't recall seeing anything like this in the church from your time there?
Okay. Is that everything in there of interest?
Yeah. It's a good job we rolled a 23 as well, because I wasn't going to tell you exactly where the other bit was. So.
All right. Well, I'll explain to everybody what I just read. And there's probably a piece to the key in the Barovia church.
Ooh,
So we probably won't find them all here. We'll probably have to go back and find one there.
So once again, that T section that was in the thing, can we remove it?
Yeah, it is removable. From Sean, from Theseus's recollection, the one on the left is correct as he remembers it from his friary. Assuming that you're sharing that information, Sean.
Yes.
I think we remove the T and put it in the satchel and take it with us.
Yep. It's a good idea.
Okay. Well, let's continue our gander.
Let's.
Okay. So, you're basically just going to hit the 3 other rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So all.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to make you all roll me perception checks. I'm just going to show you. You find in the kitchen area, you do find another piece.
I wonder where that goes. I'm not touching. Whoever it is not me.
Okay, this is a weird one.
So do you guys, if you right click it, do you get an option menu?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you have advanced under the option menu?
No.
Okay. Right. So you wouldn't be able to see that you can do. Okay, give me 1 second. So you guys can't do. Oh, God damn it! This stupid thing.
Did we lose Gabe?
Gabe, did you fall out?
Yes.
No, he's sitting right
Make
there.
you do that is what I'm saying.
No, in Discord.
Oh, you bumped out of Discord.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris has got his thing. If you're AFK for a while, you bump out of the channel. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, in fact, I should change this channel so it doesn't do that because that's a good point. Well presented.
So hopefully we're looking for like a big straight piece.
Well, when we've investigated the rest of the chapel?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then let's go back to the church. Donovan's
Okay.
church. And
So,
it's-
What time of day is it?
as you walk through to check the storage room,
I was going to say, do we find anything in the other rooms?
in fact, Adara, as you are in that doorway,
Well-
can you see the gargoyle?
no,
that was
because
on the
we're looking at the
I knew-
puzzle.
Oh, okay, good.
We still got the puzzle up.
Good. You can't see it then. So, Adara, from that position, as you're wandering around, you notice that the gargoyle isn't there.
The one that was here.
The one that was here.
Oh yeah, I never saw that
But
one.
seeing as you also can't see one that's here either.
I tell them.
Before we go too far, how many hours of my fired 3 can I recover?
Do you want to recover one of them, or do you want to roll?
I want to roll. I'm feeling lucky. How do I do it?
I rounded up for you last time, so I'm rounding down for you this time.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to roll and see if I can game it. What do you want me to roll?
You can roll 2, whatever dice you want. Odds you lose them, evens you find them. Give me 3
Okay.
rolls.
So I only got 1 back.
Yep.
That's
Good.
fine.
The system works.
Yep. Work. Damn it.
Yep. So the ravens have all left, and the gargoyles are not there.
Can't imagine why.
I pointed out to them that the gargoyles have vacated the premises.
Hey guys.
Not,
They, though.
not unsurprisingly.
Really quick, are all the pieces still in the left puzzle?
No,
And then
Adele took the yellow T section out of the left-hand puzzle and put it in the bag.
Okay.
I have all of them in the bag. I mean,
Oh, you got all of them?
yeah, I took them all.
Yeah, that's relatively weighty then.
Or chunks of metal.
So you might want to spread them around the party if you want to
No.
not be encumbered with them.
No.
He's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Okay, so let's have a look how much. You're effectively carrying around a chainmail vest.
Our caster is now encumbered. Awesome.
Probably not.
Because I don't have that much stuff.
Okay, so which way are you guys leaving?
The river.
We're going to go out the same way we came in.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
You don't have Betty, Ed. We can't use the river.
Okay, so would
you
you like
mispronounce
to
the word
put
reasonable,
yourselves
by the way?
into the foyer bit here in some kind of marching order and tell me where you want Irina to be?
With me.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to protect her.
Actually, I'm keeping her around to protect me.
Gabe, do you want to lead the front, please?
Theseus is in the front.
There you go.
Right. So Theseus and Gorkfar can roll me an perception check. Okay. Okay. Theseus hears a it sounds like something moving at a rapid velocity up and to his right, coming down towards him.
Like it's
And
flying at me.
you guys can roll initiative.
Woo!
I'll clear initiative.
All right.
Yes.
Click on self.
It's a Jericho horn.
Pretty much.
So is it a rain dive bombing us?
Yep.
You just got stupid. Stuka.
Oh, good. It rolled sucky. I'm
I
good
don't know
too.
if that helps us.
Probably not.
You say it as if it's not more than one.
I said the other one did too.
Both rolled terribly. I was a little bit worried that you might end up fighting the Hangman's Tree and both the gargoyles, but you didn't trigger the thing that sets the gargoyles off at the same time as the Hangman's Tree. So
Thank
well
God.
done. Well done.
Thank God.
You guys probably get to live, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, you want the winner chicken dinner moment here?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Wait, well, we have to see where they're going in the fourth. Okay.
So sorry. So
There you
one
go.
gargoyle crashes into a ground here, demolishing some of the wall, and the other one lands here. And this bit of wall all crumbles, and then they don't unfortunately get a surprise round, and I get to be sad. But there you go. Okay, so Adara, batter up, I suppose.
Okay. Well, I reach over beside my young halfling compatriot here.
Yeah.
And
You're not burning it right away, are you?
I'm going to let him lower the globe for 60 seconds.
You're casting greater invisibility out of a ring on him.
There you go. You are invisible permanently for the next 60 seconds.
What a waste. I was sure you were going to hold on to that for a while.
Nope. It's filling up the ring.
It was filling up the ring.
I mean, like, I can put 4 magic missiles in there at the end of the day, and then, and then we have an artillery piece. So
it's fine. I don't mind. I'm happy for you.
You automatically gain advantage on all your attacks, and I believe they have disadvantage to hit you.
They do, yeah.
Okay. Can you test why you're doing that?
Did he just make invisible?
You
are greater invisibility.
So you don't appear when you attack. So for the next 60 seconds, you are
10
invisible.
rounds.
Yeah.
He's just clearing the spell that's stored on it.
Nice.
Well, I mean, he's going to get to go to town.
And I was to say a nice backstab with good damage would help.
Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll move out of his way.
Okay.
So he can.
So this is him here. So you'd move in and then aside, but yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Hauser, it is you, my invisible halfling friend.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll move down to here with my what the heck is that called? That I have as my free action.
You don't have to worry about it. They can't take reactions against you because they can't see you.
Yeah. You get to basically do whatever you like.
Yeah. And I consider this like one casting of the spell for potentially learning it when I eventually get to 7th level.
No, because you don't. If you'd have saved it until then, I would have worked something out with you. But I knew that wasn't going to happen. So
because I do actually have to cast it out of the ring.
I know.
Okay.
But it's cast from the original caster's level and everything. So
does a 16.
So for purposes of having seen it cast is what I'm asking.
Oh. Yes, 16 does hit.
Damn.
Well, there's the end of the ones for the sneak attack.
True. Then it is PSA. Yeah.
Sneak up behind the gargoyle. I bend it over and I showed who's boss. Or not show it because I'm invisible.
Okay. I've missed Arena, and she is going to go and rapier something as well.
Just rapier that gargoyle.
And
so I'm a little confused on that. So like we can fight through the walls like that?
No, they smashed
They broke
these three
them.
walls
Okay,
as they
they smashed
landed
them. Okay, so
because
they're
they're
like
giant, tall
Okay.
gargoyles coming from up on high. They did a 3-point hero landing into the building.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes much more sense.
I was paying attention. That's why I ran around like that.
Well, no, I knew that they had done that. I just didn't realize that they made that like non like hard like corners, like we can fight through it.
Yeah.
Just fire your arrows that you're going to miss and not be able to recover all of them, and we'll be fine.
As they ding off stone, that'll be so much fun.
Vesserin is in fact up.
The ding.
So that means I've got a clear shot to like this one or this one, correct?
You clear-ish shot to this one, not like this bit of wall is still here.
What do you do with your bonus action?
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely moving
before you start to combat.
Yeah.
Well, I hadn't moved yet. I was contemplating my options.
So you have to cast the spell again because you didn't have anything to move Hunter's Mark on when the tree died.
But I've only got it studied once. That means I can't do it then again.
No, you can't. You as long as you have it learned, you can cast it as many times as you like, as long as you still have spell slots remaining.
I do.
How many spell slots do you have?
3. I use my
so,
sword.
so you have one left.
Yeah, I've got one left. I want to make sure we're on the same page. Okay.
Yeah, because you healed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. Well, I guess I need to take a 5-foot step over in this general direction so that I can.
Yeah, if
see
you want an unobstructed shot on that one, yeah.
Yes, exactly. I will move my hunter's mark over there, and then I will take a shot.
Okay.
Fire away.
So a 1 does not hit.
Can't imagine why.
But look, the lowest you can roll is a 9, Ed. Even if you roll a 1, you get a 9 because I fixed your bow for you.
Oh, did you?
Fixed and then broke it. Yeah.
Wait, so I rolled a 1. I get my +4 for my.
Then you have a total of +8 to hit now.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Because of your weapon fighting style.
You missed again. Right. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, that's all that matters. I did miss.
Theseus, you are up.
All right. I'm taking my restroom break. Would you excuse me?
You've got advantage. So, yeah, a 17 does hit. 9. So, as your mace funks into it, you feel like it does full damage.
Nice. Boy, my mace has really improved.
Yeah. Are you sure? I mean, it doesn't look like it's your mace at all. It looks like it says it on the.
It is indeed.
All I know is I pulled my mace out of the box.
Yeah. Possession is 9/10 the law, making it your mace.
This gargoyle.
In Barovia, it's 11/10.
Well, a bite attack against Gorkfar for a 7, and a claw attack against Gorkfar for a 13, both missing.
You missed, Gabe. It's all right.
Oh, I literally just got back.
And
those were the hit roll. Beat it up.
Oh boy, it's my turn. I'm gonna hit it. Okay, so unpopular opinion, but because I'm still holding my battle axe from fighting the tree, I'm gonna drop the battle axe. I'll draw it on the screen.
It's fine. I've got you.
Drop.
Yeah.
So that I can hit it with the Warhammer.
Warhammer, good option.
14 misses.
Oof.
Okay. Then we have this gargoyle is going to attack Theseus.
I was going to say, he can't see me.
Indeed, he can't. 20 for 6 damage.
Oh.
As it sinks its teeth. That was on Theseus.
Ugh.
It sinks its stone teeth through your armor. Oh, and then a crit with the claws on Theseus. for another 11 damage.
Thought the tree was bad.
Having 2 attacks miss on me and then missing my Warhammer attack.
Aw.
I dropped my battle axe again.
Ouch.
So Theseus is in a spot.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can heal him with your magic. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate that.
You just used your last one for Hunter's Mark. Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You really messed your shot with, but yeah.
I'm going to attack the one in front of Arena.
Yeah.
And I'm casting it as a 2nd level spell. So it does.
A 17 hits. 12 points of damage. Cool. Arena is going to keep rapiering this guy, and a 15 just hits. Okay. Hauser.
I'm gonna swing again because I don't like that it's up on my buddy there. Ouch.
A 13 misses, unfortunately.
Ugh.
Who needs glasses?
See my damn short sword.
Vesserin.
Do I need to be concerned with the amount of people that are floating around in here? Like, I can still fire away freely?
So you might need to move to this space if you wanted to keep shooting this one now that Adair's here.
Yeah.
Because that's shooting through 2 people. I'll let you shoot through 1 without penalty.
But shooting through 2 starts to get a little bit tricky. Okay, that's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Just don't hit my invisible ass.
Your ass isn't invisible anymore. You made an attack.
That's greater invisibility. He doesn't appear for 60 seconds.
Ah.
So a 14 misses.
I still think that's wrong because it's putting Hunter's Mark damage onto my...
Yeah, onto the to hit roll, yeah. I'll fix it later. In fact, I know how to fix it right now. In fact, I know what I've done. Give me a moment.
I don't want to hold the. I don't want to hold the game up. I mean,
no, it's an easy fix. So you literally just untick that. So the check mark on the global attack modifier is what is rolling that in with your to hit roll rather than.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I remembered what it was. No, that's fine. Theseus.
I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna drink the potion of healing.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. So that should be 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Let's see if I can figure this out. So 8.
Yep.
And then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
And then this gargoyle is going to keep ignoring Arena and attack the half-orc. 23 for 5 damage. And then a 6 for 4 damage. So just the 5 damage game.
Okay.
And then Gorkfire gets to hammer time it back.
Hit it this time. It's a hit.
Indeed, it is. So your hammer funks into it. You see some stone chip off it, but it doesn't seem to be having a massive effect on it. This gargoyle is going to continue wailing on the person to its front for a 9, which misses, and a 7, which misses.
Woo!
Adara. That is how much damage?
1
Wow.
point. So I don't have to recast it, but I just thought if I
Yeah.
clicked on my damage, it wouldn't try to cast the spell. It would just do the damage, but it
That's right. Did you not cast it at a higher level?
only does the initial damage.
Oh, okay, cool. That was on this guy in front of Arena.
So it takes 1 point of lightning damage.
Yeah. And it will get rapiered. Yeah, 21.
Woo!
Yeah. Howzar. A crit. Here we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
There we go.
Boom.
Okay. 26 damage, you say?
So I don't think it rolled his sneak attack twice.
It did. 2 plus 5 and 5 plus 3.
Interesting.
Yep. So all of your attacks, Chad, seem to be doing some damage, but you don't feel like you're wailing on it as well as Sean's mace was.
Lovely.
Vesserin?
At least look bad.
If you had to guess, you would like put a numerical value on guessing. You might think it had about 21 hit points out of 52. If you had to guess. Can you guys not see a bar above them? I thought I'd actually.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, sorry. Let me see if I can fix that. Yeah, Vesserin can do his attack anyway while I see if I can.
Sure. Maybe.
Can you see the bar above one of them now? Right.
Yes. The
It
one
should
I'm
be
shooting
overlapping the portrait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Sorry, I didn't realize I hadn't. I thought I'd turned it all on properly. An 18 hits. For
We'd be seeing the numbers too, or
no, you shouldn't. So can you see numbers?
yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. No, it doesn't matter.
Like the 21 of 52 and 28 of 52.
Weird. What about now? One of them should have changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just see like
there
a
we
bit of
go.
green.
Yeah, you've got a health bar now. Just keep pounding till that health bar's gone.
I see the green bar, but I don't see like the full representation of what it should have. It's good
I'll
enough.
have a play around with it, but yeah.
It's fine. Ooh.
20 hits for 4. Yeah. And then we have Gargoyle attacking again. It's still ignoring Arena.
Probably a good thing.
For
Probably.
a 14 will miss. And then the claws, a crit. So you can take 9 damage, please, Gorkvar.
Ow.
You got a lot of hit points. You're good.
So I'm going to guess that Irina has a protection spell cast upon her.
You don't remember casting a spell on her?
No,
Magic
from the
amulet.
from the big guy of the land.
Ooh,
In theory.
Gary, Fred, Mark, Henry, Jen.
Okay.
Oh, I said good
first turn.
theory. Back it.
Hammer it up.
Bada bada bada. There, Ed.
I'm here. Gabe,
Gabe's turn.
can you hear?
I can hear.
They're waiting on
It-
you. He didn't hear.
Woo!
Yeah. A 15 will just hit
Whew.
for 6 bludgeoning damage. Okay. Then we have the gargoyle that really wishes it could attack a halfling but can't see one.
I think he's smacking it in the back of the head. He doesn't know what.
For 5 damage, Sean,
Oh,
and a 6 for no damage because that misses.
We need to check the DM's dice.
Right?
Well, I mean, if you want to fight easy monsters and get crappy XP numbers, I can make that happen.
It's not about that. It's your dice, man.
It's not a dice; it's a modifier. It's to a roll.
if you also don't want to fight nasty monsters, don't go where we're told to not go.
Not to go.
All I heard, hey, was to go here.
Adara, you are witch bolting, I assume. 8 a chunk of health off that one. Arena is going to miss.
Ah.
Howza. All you have to do is 28 damage with 23. So yeah, that hits. A good attempt, my friend. A good attempt. Vesserin.
Rinse and repeat. Sounds
Yep.
good.
Here you go. See, I fixed your longbow.
Look at
23 will hit.
that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
But
Plus,
Hunter's mark. Yeah.
oh,
Oh, just enough.
oh.
Trying to do anything with your bonus action?
I'd like to slide that over to the next one, but I can't see it, can I?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
You also haven't moved yet this turn.
Yeah.
you
just
have a
step,
move.
You can step here and move it and then move back. It's fine.
Well, I want to make sure that because there's a lot of people in front of it. I want to make sure that I've got a good firing angle. So I'm trying to figure out where the best place to stand for that is.
well, now you got to move if you want to shoot the other one.
Theseus, it is your turn. So if you go here or here, you'll have advantage.
That's okay. People turn the other way.
A 20 will hit. And full damage from the good Donovan's mace.
You mean Theseus's mace?
Maybe.
I'm just glad I didn't move over there first and he stepped on me.
Then the gargoyle is going to disengage.
It's a gargoyle. He's literally shitting a brick.
He does like a Superman power jump and then flies. How fast does he move? 30 feet, no, 60 feet up into the air. So he's in the same space, but now 60 feet up. Gorkfar, do you want to drop your hammer as well? Get your crossbow out?
No. So,
How many weapons have you dropped at this point?
just the one.
Just the one? Okay, just checking.
All of them.
Yeah, he's not a ranger who's got to drop like everything and keep switching.
Kept drawing. Am I allowed to like move since he's up in the air?
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
no longer in contact with you, so.
I'm gonna kind of like vibe. Hang on. I can.
He's gonna dive bomb back down. Glad we killed the other one before it did that.
Someone give me a witch bolt.
My witch bolt, he's flown out of range, I'm assuming.
Well, he went 60 feet straight up.
Yeah.
So 60 plus. I'm not going to worry about the hypotenuse.
No, so he's. I'm moving, right? But no,
Yeah.
but that's, as soon as he gets more than 30 feet away.
Oh, it's 30 feet, right? Yeah, cool.
Okay, I
Yeah.
will give him. Okay, where was I here?
Okay, you can stop now.
He's
Okay.
already dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm just going to roll a d10. Theseus, take a dexterity check.
I did
Crashing down on you.
did blow the stone pieces into smithereens.
But the stone raining down on him now.
Take 6 more damage as a gargoyle parts land on you. And now we can come out of initiative. Honest, I wouldn't lie.
Woo!
Hey.
What time of day is
But
it?
try and recover arrows.
What time of day? Well, you went in the morning, so it's probably you took maybe half an hour for the short. No, it would have been an hour for a short rest. So it's probably, including the investigating, you'd be back in if you went straight to Barovia now. You'd be there just after lunch, maybe 1 o'clock.
I'd say let's head back and rest up. And then
Gabe picks his axe back up.
Yes. Gabe picks his axe up, right?
Grab axe.
Maybe we can see how much.
How many
he's-
arrows did you fire at?
3.
Okay, you can take 1 or you can roll 2 dice. Because the one you got a 1 on is not recoverable.
Yeah. I'll just take the 1.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Choice not to fail both rolls.
Right?
Okay.
So, are we going to look through the rubble of these things real quick? See if there's anything of interest.
Gargoyle, carry a coin
Sure.
purse.
Is lots of stone. It just looks like chunks of stone now. It's indistinguishable from the fresh stone that they smashed when they landed in the spaces.
Gotcha. And, in World of Warcraft, a pig carries a short sword or a long sword. So,
Yeah, it's always worth checking.
always worth checking.
Okay. So what's the plan?
Well, my suggestion is we head back to the murder house and rest. And then go
Yeah,
to the
hopefully the back
church.
sounds about right.
And then go to the church after that. And see how our illustrious help is. She has lunch ready.
Okay, so as you get back to the village of Barovia, Irina goes home. Thanks you for the excitement. Says, asked if you would mind not telling Ismark.
Who's going to stay with us?
I become visible again.
Yeah, it only lasts 6
No.
seconds.
The whole 3-hour trip back, we had no idea where you were.
It's permanent.
Yeah. Then,
Hi, precious.
so you guys, so are you walking back to the house? Or are you going straight home?
Yeah, no, we're definitely taking her back to the house, making sure
Yeah,
she's
take
secure.
her back first.
Okay, so she goes back home. Gets well. I said she thanks you for the excitement of the day. Asks you not to tell Ismark. And yeah,
Why don't we
I
suggest,
totally
wasn't staring at her ass, dude.
Why don't we suggest that she comes with us to our new house?
I have my own house, bigger than your house.
Yes, but then you don't have to tell your brother anything.
Well, he's not here, so he won't know. But I'm actually going to see my brother again. So
Well, we are going to leave again, and we would like you to come with us.
have you agreed on a plan with Ismark?
Adara?
Well, no, we were going to talk to him when we'll go look for him after we go to the church. I think she's, at the moment, she seems to be safe inside of her house, like almost like there's some sort of protection here.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't-
since my father passed, there's been no more attacks on the house.
We'll walk her back then.
Okay. So, can you? How much of a rush are you in to get back? Are you like getting there as quick as you can to rest and heal up, or having a leisurely stroll?
Doing anything quickly.
I was just gonna say, I have a distinct feeling he's going for a.
Okay. As you're passing this junction here, you can all roll. In fact, one of you can roll a perception check.
Doing it.
You got it.
Oh, it's rolling.
Oh, I thought you said
Sean,
you got
I
it.
thought you said you were.
Yeah,
Sean
that's
is,
what
I said
I got.
who's
There,
rolling?
boom, roll.
Sean is
Done.
rolling.
22. Okay. But Ed rolled first, so he gets it. So you see someone at the door of this house here. She's an old lady, and she seems to be pushing a cart, and then the person comes through a door and buys something from her and gives her some money as she continues on her way up the road.
Is this meat cart lady?
I don't know. Do you
Sean, we
want
should
to
go
talk
check this.
It's
We
the
should go check
Barovian
this.
Roach Coach.
Let's
Yeah.
go see if you want to see if that's the meat lady. See if we got our jerky in.
Well, I think she said it was going to take a few days, and it's only been like 1 or 2.
Yeah, like Sean saw the butcher who was named. Where's my sheet gone? I forgot that you were coming back. Sean saw Vasha like 5 hours ago.
Okay.
Yeah, the madam.
We see what that was being.
Yeah, I think we still have a couple days.
Sorry,
Yes.
Greg?
See what was being exchanged between the old lady and the person.
Not from that distance. You're like 3 or 4 houses down. So
Said she has a cart.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's catch up to her.
Okay.
And too bad I still didn't have that invisibility. I could have gone and robbed that shop blind.
I still know invisibility, so as long as you don't go murdering things, I can cast on you, and you can go rob the shop blind.
So you catch up to Granny. and she has her pastry cart. Yes.
Nice.
Hello,
Looks
dears.
not like that bee.
Yeah, not
I've
seen you in the train before.
I've seen Sweeney Todd. I'm not getting lured in by this.
Oh, there's no way Aunt May would sell you anything bad.
I was gonna say it looked like Aunt May, and she has Granny M as her name. I'm like, you have a nephew who got bit by a spider recently?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope not. Spider bites are terrible things.
Do you mind if we peruse your wares?
Oh, you should. Right. They are delicious. Ask anyone.
Well, what does she have? I'm looking forward to perusing these.
So she has like meat pastries and pies and sausage rolls and lots of delicious things.
Greg, you know purify food and water like for free, right?
I do not yet.
Damn it.
I don't even know. That's a priest thing, I think. The purify one is probably a priest thing. That
I have purified.
Okay, so in case
create one is like on the magnitude of fireball for wizards. Just saying. I can either fireball them off or I can make you a sandwich.
Just live on good berries. It's fine.
Good. But that would be awesome.
It's not ideal, but you can.
Are you getting anything from this woman, Ed?
I kind of curious what kind of prices she's at.
It's a gold piece, my dear.
Ooh.
I know it's expensive, but in fact, she looks at you. That's
expensive.
Okay, she reaches into the the closed portion of the cart, opens it up, and slides out like a dinner-sized pie rather than a street eating pie.
There we go.
And she hands you that one and says, "Seeing as you're all new, you can take this one as a housewarming gift, and just make sure if you enjoy it, which you will, that you come back. I promise it'll be worth it."
I wish I had. This
An extra gold piece. She'll take out her teeth and give you a good gummy.
Put a large meat pie in the inventory.
I got it. Does anyone have like a few silver? Like all I have are gold pieces, and I think asking for change when you're trying to give something is dirty. Does anybody have silver?
Let's see. I offered to break it all down into different things, and I was told we just want the gold piece value.
You did.
How much do you want to give her?
I just have gold listed.
I don't know.
She went to charge you a gold piece for a pie. You complained it was too expensive, so she gave you one for free, and now you're going to try and give her some money.
All right, fine. I won't be a cheapskate. She can have a gold piece.
She says, no, I insist. Have one of my dreamy pastries for free. You guys will love it. I promise you. And then next time,
mushrooms.
you can come through.
Basically, she's telling us the first taste is free.
That's what she's saying. Next time you'll
first taste is free. Next is going to cost you.
They all are. They all come back.
I have a feeling that we're walking into the world of thinner now.
Right?
Anyway, if you don't have anything else, just I'll be on my way. I've got to complete my rounds. Where are you living? And I'll make sure to pop by and see if you want any more later.
We're in E7.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
The old Durst place, eh?
Yeah, we recently acquired it.
Oh, well. I'm sure that was fun.
That it was.
Okay, well, have a pleasant day, dearies.
Well,
And she
you as well.
trundles away.
Thank you.
Now you see her stop at another house, and she does one single knock on the door, and someone comes and looks and buys another pie, and you see give her a gold piece.
This town might have an addiction.
You think?
All right, so we'll head back to the house.
Okay. So I made a mistake, Sean. You only had one large mirror, which is where you wanted it.
Okay.
As you return to a house, you notice Esmeralda is placing a chair from what used to be the den into a hallway, and says, "Oh, Master Vesrin, I was just making some space for you, and I didn't think you'd want too much stuff cluttering, since you seem to be sleeping in that room." And
Are the dead animals still there?
yeah, the wolves are still there.
That's
You
what I was
notice that
thinking.
she's just moved some of the furniture in front of this fireplace that used to be in front of this fireplace.
That's fine.
Put a bedroll down.
I'm comfortable with that. Now, if we could just find potted plants, like a tree or a couple of potted plants, that would interest me. I want to make this more.
We
nature.
found a tree and you tried to kill it.
Are you saying this to her?
It tried to kill me first, just to make sure we're on the same page.
So are you telling her that you want some potted plants, or is this you talking to yourself?
No, I genuinely, if she has the opportunity and finds them, I think I might be interested.
I'm sure I can ask around. She puts her hand out and coughs.
Wants money.
Oh. All right. I will give her the gold piece that I intended to give
Okay.
the lady for the meat pie. I also hand over the meat pie. No, wait. I need to talk to my priest friend first. I'm not saying that the old lady's trying to poison us, but the old lady's trying to poison us. Do you think you can do your hocus pocus on this to make sure that this isn't going to kill us when we eat it?
Yep, I will cast Purify Food and Drink.
Like the spell for me. Okay. Your pie is free of poison and disease.
Yay! That's always nice.
Just not the mushrooms and the.
It's still 100% people food, soil and green.
Correct.
Then I'll hand that over to Esmeralda for, I don't know, if preparation. I know she's already gotten dinner ready. I don't want to ruin our dinner plans that she already had.
Oh, you guys didn't tell me you were going to be back, so I hadn't planned anything. So I can certainly put this in the oven and heat it up. Do you want
Isn't
it
it like
now?
mid-afternoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Like, since we're breaking and resting, do you want to have a little lunch while we're here?
Yeah, we can eat.
Okay.
I'm going to fast today.
So you go into the dining room, and all of the stuff from yesterday is still on the table. It hasn't been cleared. And she looks at, sorry, with all those other jobs you asked me to do, I hadn't had time to clean up.
Oh, that's fine. We can
Yeah,
help
no,
her
was
carry
fine.
it into the kitchen.
Okay. So she'll start warming the oven and put the pie in the oven while you guys help her tidy up and reset the table after she gets you to scrub the cutlery and the silverware for her.
So,
And,
what does she know about old Granny, the pastry vendor?
good question. Does she know about old Granny at the pastry vendor? Oh, Granny M comes around town 2 or 3 times a week and sells dreamy pastries to people.
Dreamy pastries. Now, I've heard that's the second time I've heard that term. Why do you think she calls them that?
Oh,
Because they're
Well-
laced with LSD.
a lot of people enjoy them to take away some of the bad dreams that they have just with the
Drugs.
devil Strad being around. It's not the happiest place to live, as you can imagine. So
With drugs.
I'm not
Could be
eating one
good.
myself, so I can't really comment, to be honest.
I guess I was concerned that they might be.
Going green.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone in town enjoys them. Well, not everyone, I suppose, but so lots of people in town do enjoy them, but not to my taste.
By everybody except the people who are in them.
I guess we'll find out what they're like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to call it a night, guys.
Yeah. It's fine. We are good there. You guys can have your lunch. How long are you resting for?
I'd like to do a long rest.
Ooh, I thought you'd be in a big hurry to go back to your.
Not in the shape I'm in at this point, no.
Ah,
Yeah, he took quite a beating.
Yeah, so has anyone else got anything they want? So basically, you guys will get. Give me 1 second. I'm going to divide this by 6 instead of 5. You get 485 experience each.
ooh, 485. You said.
Just imagine how much you would have had if you hadn't have taken a hanger on with you who contributed nothing.
Imagine that.
Does that mean we level up?
I don't know. What does it put you on?
2785. And I have a little thing that came up.
Yeah.
Indeed, it does. Then you will level up, and I imagine the arena's going to level up as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, so does anyone have anything else you want to do in the remaining time then? If you're going to be taking a long rest?
Yeah, I think if we're all taking a long rest, I think
I'm going to be carrying myself, so.
I'd like
Yeah.
to get those gems appraised, but I'm kind of curious. Wait, I've got a thief here. Chad, don't you have appraisal? We can get an idea of how much coinage we got here.
I do have a kit, I believe, to do such.
So the diamond is worth 100 gold pieces, and the 2 rubies are worth 15 gold pieces each.
We also have a moss agate.
Oh yeah. Did I think I told you that value already. I'll have to look it up again. But we'll just say 10 gold for that.
Does anyone need
Don't
any
suppose
healing?
What was that?
Does anyone else need healing?
Anyone else need
I was only down 3, so the rest will give me full.
Well,
Yeah.
we're going to be doing a full rest though, so
Just quickly, Sean. So this is where you had to take the mirror from, which
Okay.
reveals the secret door that was here. You guys also know this is a door now, so I've just made that a door. And
Okay.
as you get home, you find that there are some candles on your little altar thing that have been lit for you.
Very cool.
Very cool. Still not trusting this lady, but cool.
So before the end of the day, I'm going to load up the ring with magic missiles.
Okay, are you going to cast Identify out of it?
I'm leaving the Identify in it
Okay.
for the time being.
Ah.
I don't have to waste 10 minutes with a ritual. I can just cast it out of there.
Yep.
I don't have any spell slots, so any more spell
Just
slots.
Yeah, so just note down on the ring
Oh, yeah.
on your couch sheet how many of what you've got.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you're aware, you won't be able to stack like you can't do 2 level 1s to be a level 2 magic missile, if that makes sense. You have to cast them into it as levels.
Yeah. So I want a level 2 one in there. I have to cast a level 2.
A level 2 one.
Yeah. It holds 5 total spell levels worth of spells.
Yeah. Okay, and yeah.
I was looking to see what the stuff I have. I don't have anything to tell if this sword's a rusty piece of crap or if it's actually something cool. So, oh well.
You can appraise it yourself if you want to give me an
gonna say.
intelligence check.
Or let's do that. Intelligence. There we go.
So you are fairly convinced that your rusty sword is a rusty sword.
Okay.
So no one else asked Esmeralda to do anything in the house for them, but everyone who did has had stuff done, I believe.
I didn't really ask for
Right.
anything.
The mirror is here. The person who wanted to sweep in the living room has kind of had it slowly. Like she's manhandled this unit into here. She's took the big chairs through a door.
I really wish she hadn't gone through all that trouble. I wasn't. I feel bad.
She's got some nice candles for you and converted a little nursery into a little shrine for you. So
I still feel bad.
feel like, if you ask her to do stuff, it'll get done, but it's awfully dusty and dirty up here, and
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The normal housekeeping stuff isn't actually getting done.
Yeah, the thing that we asked her to do. Yeah, maybe I'll let that go for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. And there you go. That's it, guys. So for next session, if you guys can make sure you level up. If you want to roll for your hit points now, I don't mind, or whatever. But have a think about where you're going, what you're doing, because some people should have options at level 4.
I think I probably want to read up on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll call it there. So thanks a lot, everyone. And yeah, I'm glad you all didn't die.